Okay, so this season here is the best Star Wars Fortnite season ever made. As you can see tonight, everybody, this is what's going on in the shop. We have, the Ferrari is available, which is really cool that you can get a Ferrari. Now, I would like one of the other Ferraris. If you're a Ferrari fan, you'll probably end up buying this right away, but the thing is I want an F50, or I want like a Testarossa. Well, there's almost every Ferrari you could say, but this GTB isn't really my kind of. It's almost like a Spider, but it's like a coupe, and it's just another Ferrari. It's just like they're building these things cheaper than what they used to, and yet they charge even more. It's ridiculous, right? They're kind of doing like, it is what it is, right? So you can do different styles with the Ferrari, and apparently, they've got some stuff, and they've got the Ferrari rims, which you could put on like any car, and then you've got fire on the Ferrari, which you could change color schemes, and then what's this right here? What is this? That's kind of more like stripes are not for really Ferrari, if you ask me. Stripes are more like Mustang or Camaro. Just another style they got, and of course you can pick any color Ferrari, but the true Ferraris and real Ferraris are red, and that's just how it is. Red Ferrari, So $2,800 for the Ferrari, and trust me, the reason why it costs so much is because Ferrari has their hands in it. So, there's their showcase of the Ferrari, obviously, and it's like view offer. Well, we just looked at the offer, and we know that it's extremely overpriced for the Ferrari. Everybody, it should be like $2,000, or an affordable price, but they're thinking, hey, it's Ferrari, you're gonna buy it. So I don't know, it's kind of up in the air with me. I want it, but that's pretty pricey, man, to waste that much of my V-Bucks that I've earned in this game on a Ferrari. Boy, oh boy, because at the end of this month I'll get 1,000 or something, but it's just not good enough. So obviously this is Modena Icon. I don't know. Is that just the character? So she's kind of weird. It looks like it's a Ferrari shirt that she's wearing. So I'm thinking it's like a Ferrari person or something. You know what I mean? So say you have like characters that are... So it's like a Ferrari hat. And I guess... I don't understand why she doesn't really look Italian to me, but whatever. I'm gonna guess that those shoes that she's wearing are like Ferrari high heels, because if you see on the back, it's kind of, you can't really zoom in, but there's a horse on the back of the shoes, So Ferrari does make shoes. They've actually been, they're usually co-signed with Puma, with certain shoes, and then other shoes or other designers, and so they just basically, I didn't know they made high heels, but they probably do. They do make a lot of women's shoes. The guys' shoes, the shoes that they make for guys, are kind of feminine. That's why I don't buy them. I bought me a pair of red Ferrari running shoes or something, and they're basically racing shoes, and they're built for racing in a car. And they look kind of Fruit Loop, if you ask me. So, not really into that whole thing there with their shoe designs. They need to take note from Nike when it comes to making shoes. I don't know why they couldn't schedule a deal with Nike, but they wanted to go with Puma. And it is what it is. So, here's another Ferrari guy. He's wearing a black Ferrari shirt. And what's strange is those shoes are probably, they say Ferrari, but there's been a lot of Ferrari shoes made out there, and usually they're red or black, and they're like Scuda Ferrari, or different types, and I've never seen a pair of shoes that look like that. So that could be a new type of shoe if it's real, but to be honest, Ferrari shoes, I thought, man, it'd be cool to have Ferrari shoes, Ferrari pants. Their clothes, literally, you just put Ferrari on it, and it's like over $200, you know, for something cheap. You know, like, I bought a Ferrari shirt, and I'm going to tell you right now, overpriced. Everything is overpriced. What's strange is I think they forgot, but Ferrari does pants as well. If you've ever been to their shop or the Ferrari store, you'll know they don't just do hats, they don't just do shirts or shoes. They also do underwear, pants, and other things, coats, jackets, name it. So why didn't they put Ferrari pants on this guy? And this chick right here, why doesn't she have the Ferrari logo pants? A lot of cool pants. They have leggings for girls that say Ferrari down the side of the pants. And I always thought about buying a pair of those for Sabrina. But the problem is most of the clothes they sell are like, I don't know, none of them are, you know, anything you can really fit in, really. You don't know, you don't want to buy it from online and be like, can it fit me? You know what I mean? Because I've done that before. I bought a pair of shoes, I bought shirts, you got to go oversized and you don't know if it fits, you know, it's kind of like a joke. So, they've got a Ferrari Turbo backpack, which they do sell anything. They also sell cologne and perfume, and I bought some perfume or cologne or something, and it smelled like the worst thing ever. You would figure Ferrari, if they were making a perfume or a cologne, that it's gonna have like a leather smell, you know, like like all the main perfume and cologne designers these days, they're doing like a leather or like a car kind of smell or something. No, these guys are putting some of the floweriest stuff I ever smelled. I bought this, I don't know, it doesn't say perfume, it says cologne on it, but I don't know, you know, and it smells like, it makes my nose run if I spray myself with it. So it's obviously something I'm allergic to or something that ain't right. So I would be wary of buying their fragrances unless if you can test them, don't buy it. And I don't even think you can test anything they have, to be honest. You know, so we've got some new Nike shoes. Like I said, buying their clothes online, it's like a hit and a miss. If you're buying a t-shirt, you just know to buy a size up or your size, you know, and it should fit. But anything other than a t-shirt, you're taking chances, man, because you don't know if it's going to fit you. So we've got more shoes. I'm surprised their Ferrari shoes ain't in here. So we have Rise of the Skinwalker pack, which I think Sabrina has Ray. But what's strange is there's a new Ray that just came out they were talking about that drops tonight. So let's see if we can find it. Of course, they brought all this stuff in. I don't know why that car is in here. It's a Mandalorian car, basically. I don't remember this trooper. Maybe they had this trooper last year, I guess. I don't know. But, so the Jar Jar thing here, you know, I'm hoping to unlock him. We are going to try to play and get some stuff unlocked here. So apparently I've unlocked this stuff, I guess. Oh, wait. You unlock it to buy it. And they never came out with this before, so that's not really fair. You have to play to be able to buy it. Like 1.2 million XP? That's not even fair to me. You should just put it in there. And what is that, at a discounted rate? I mean, that's not even worth it, in my opinion, you know. It should be like, you know, this whole XP unlock stuff was basically for people that needed stuff from the past that they missed out on. And that was what the goal was to that. So we've got this goal thing, just talking about goals, you know, and it is what it is. And they brought back some soccer stuff. Edward Scissorhands is leaving today. It's good I haven't been covering the store lately because, man, nobody watches the video anyways, right? But what's really cool is these duck shoes. And I'm half tempted to buy these duck shoes because they look really cool. You know, just running around with duck shoes on. And, you know, man, you know, if I wasn't saving for the next stuff, you know. But I'm sure they'll be back, and Maybe I'll buy them. It depends on where we're at with the money. I'm not spending money. I earn the money usually in the game. But there was supposed to be a Ray unlock. So here's another car that I didn't hear about. It must have dropped the other day or so because I haven't been on enough. And it's got some cool exhaust coming out the back. I mean, that's really awesome. That's really neat looking, you know. Some weird looking car. But the tires are too big for the car, you know. They're like huge. Anyways, of course, we've already covered all that stuff. And then the M&M is in here. Wow. And then Bed Kim Bundle. What's the point in that? They said something about them having a special bundle or something. I mean, that Sabrina Carpenter was doing some sort of bundle, and I don't get it. You know, like, what is the point in that? Bed Kim Bundle. That's so stupid. And then that's like a jam track. I only bought Sabrina Carpenter because my old lady's name is Sabrina. You know, and she kind of looked kind of cool. So this is some of the packs down here that they have. And that's about it. But they said something about, let's see if we can jump to up here. This is really strange. For Sabrina, I mean not Sabrina, but Ferrari to be the only thing here, I guess it's dropping this weekend because they had some sort of problems with it. Because apparently, or maybe it's, they have like a Ray, you know, a Ray pack from Star Wars. Apparently they have her coming out. Maybe they have to remove her. Maybe there's a glitch. Maybe they had it and then removed it, just like they did with what is it? Marvel. They had a problem with Marvel with the X-Men thing. So maybe that's what the deal is. I don't know. Maybe it'll drop this weekend for something for this weekend. But all I know is it's all ending on June the 7th. And they're going to have this event. So they said there's a Darth Ray or a Dark Ray, that there's a different outfit. And I think Sabrina owns the Ray outfit. And so would that mean it's discounted for her? Because they have like, she's wearing more brown in the one that I've seen. And then a dark robe, a black robe for the Darth version. So I'm not too sure if that's going to be an unlockable. It looks like a purchase, according to what everybody's saying. And it is what it is, people. You know, I can't win them all. So that pretty much sums it up. You will see the videos that I am dropping on the Star Destroyer event. It's the best Star Wars Fortnite season I've ever seen. Last year sucked, you know, because they got rid of lightsabers, and the only way you could get a lightsaber last year was by defeating Darth Vader. And it's just not fair to us to not have lightsabers during a Star Wars event. So they brought it back this year stronger than ever, and they even added X-Wings and TIE fighters. I mean, that is just awesome. That is the best Star Wars event I've ever seen, hands down. And now you can fight in an actual ship and get kills and destroy stuff in the ship. So Star Destroyers are awesome, you know, just coming in and destroying stuff with it. So I thought that was great. Maybe next year they'll be doing the Death Star. And you wonder, how are they going to top it every year? Like, this is like the best they've ever done, literally. All blasters on the map. That was awesome. Good job, Fortnite. I mean, it's good to see a different change of guns than your standard shotgun and, you know, all that stupid stuff. Give me some stuff that's pretty cool. So, anyways, it's basically the same stuff. They just kind of made it into laser weapons, you know, blasters. So, this season, well done, Fortnite. I like to thank you. And we have the Ferrari in the shop, everybody. So, if anybody is really interested in it, spend that money. It's great to see Ferrari finally popping in to the Fortnite shop. So technically we should support this, you know, to see them bring stuff into the game that we really want. Because if you support it and you pay for it, then that means they're going to keep making it, you know. And the good thing about Fortnite is it's not like Call of Duty. You don't lose your stuff. It stays with the game. They just update the game. You know, so you have a game that lasts forever. And unlike Call of Duty, you lose your stuff every year. And you have to start from scratch. I mean, to pay money and to earn stuff, I love this idea. This is the best idea. I walked away from Fortnite at the beginning after a while and came back to it when I seen they were dropping Marvel stuff. So this is where it's at, people. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below and subscribe, and I'll talk to you on the next one. Dun-dun-dun!